Elijah, called Eli Gaines, was an 18-year-old college freshman with a talent for basketball that was nothing short of supernatural. Towering at 6'7" with lightning-fast reflexes and an uncanny ability to read plays before they happened, he quickly became a household name in the college circuit. Scouts buzzed about him, and fans filled arenas just to watch him play. But it wasn't enough for Henry Cole, the billionaire owner of the Vegas Stallions, an NBA team desperate for a franchise-changing player. Cole, known for his ruthless ambition, couldn't wait for the draft. Instead, he orchestrated a scandalous scheme, paying off influential figures to declare Eli eligible early. Despite the whispers of foul play, the Stallions drafted Eli straight from college, and the league celebrated the arrival of the next basketball prodigy. From the moment he stepped out onto the court, Eli dazzled. His rookie season was one for the history books. He shattered records, dunked with ferocity, and led the Stallions to the playoffs. With his first big paycheck, he brought his parents a sprawling house in the suburbs and gave his high school sweetheart, Maya, the freedom to indulge in lavish shopping sprees. Life seemed perfect on the surface. But Eli's father, Jerome, remained wary. A man of faith and wisdom, Jerome saw the darkest side of fame and fortune. "Son," he warned one evening, "the system will love you as long as you're winning. But when they're done with you, they'll tear you down. Stay grounded." Eli nodded, but the thrill of his rising stardom drowned out his father's cautionary words. The pressure of fame brought enemies, rival players, envious of his talent, took cheap shots during the games. Shady figures from Vegas approached him, promising millions if he agreed to throw a game. Eli rejected them all, staying focused on his dream. Then, life threw him a curveball. His mother, Deborah, was diagnosed with a rare illness, requiring constant care. Eli spent countless nights at the hospital, sacrificing sleep and training. Maya became frustrated by the shift in priorities, eventually left him. The heartbreak compounded when Jerome suffered a fatal heart attack during a game, leaving Eli reeling with grief. Fans, unaware of his personal struggles, turned on him as his performance dipped. Social media buzzed with cruel memes and criticisms. After one particularly bad game, reporters cornered him, demanding answers. With tears in his eyes, he said, "It's not easy for me to talk about it. I'll discuss my father's passing after the next game." This statement didn't sit well with his coach, who accused him of distracting the team. Even Henry Cole, the owner who had pulled strings to bring Eli into the league, tweeted, "Might have to make some changes soon. This is a results-driven business." The message was clear. Eli's position was no longer secure. That night, alone in his bathroom, Eli fell to his knees and prayed, "Father, I don't know what to do. I'm losing everything. Please guide me." In the stillness, a voice filled his heart. "Speak the truth and trust me." At the next press conference, Eli stood tall. "This year has tested me in ways I had never imagined. I lost my father, and my mother is fighting for her life. Basketball is my passion, but life is bigger than the game. To those who judge me, I forgive you. To those who support me, I thank you. And to those who seek to use me, know this. My worth is not defined by your expectations, but by my Father's purpose for me. Judgment falls on everyone. There are good days and bad days, but some of you might know the story of Job. He was faultless, and he still lost it all. The Creator was still with him. He was able to gain it all back 10 times over. We lose, we win, but that does not mean that the relationship ends. Some of y'all consider your marriages only when things are going great, but the Maker of all wants to see those who are dedicated in the sun and the rain. His words sent shockwaves through the sports world. Fans rallied behind him. Teammates, once distant, grew by his side. Even the media softened, running heartfelt pieces about his resilience. On the court, something extraordinary happened. Eli's game evolved to an entirely new level. He moved with an unshakable confidence, sinking impossible shots and leading his team to victory after victory. His teammates called it divine intervention. Eli simply called it grace. The Stallions won the championship that year, and Eli was named Finals MVP. The owner publicly apologized, for his earlier remarks, acknowledging Eli's unparalleled dedication. With endorsements, accolades, and a renewed sense of purpose, Eli rebuilt his life. His mother's health improved, and she moved into the house he had bought for her. Though Maya never returned, Eli found peace in his solitude, focusing on his faith and his family. As his career flourished, he became a beacon of hope, mentoring young players and sharing his story. Like Job, Eli had lost much, but gained even more. The journey taught him that victories and losses were fleeting, but his relationship with the Father was eternal. Through the sun and the rain, Eli remained steadfast, proving that true greatness lies not in talent alone, but in character, faith, and perseverance.
Tree